Kia ora everybody, welcome back to Mr. T's Toy House. Sharp knife, glass of water, and something I don't normally have on my show, and it's a very fine little screwdriver. If you guys have ever opened Redline Club, you're going to need one of these for sure, otherwise they're going to be stuck in their boxes, but that's generally what most people would prefer to do, is just keep them in their boxes. Not all Redline Club are going to need this, but some most definitely will. So cheers everybody, and double cheers to all you subscribers. This is my 500 subscriber special. Every 100 subscribers that I've had, I've started with one Redline Club, and I moved to 2 and 3 and so forth. So I'm now up to 500. So I'm going to open 5 Redline Club. If not Redline Club, they're definitely a very special car. So let's get it going. I'll have a wee drink with you. We'll get the ball rolling. We have this one here, which is, now I'm going to show you this one here. This is a little minor gripe of mine. A lot of people call these Redline Club. These are not a Redline Club. These are what they call a collector edition. Now with the collector's edition, they are generally a mail-in. We call them a mail-in because you buy so many cars or you spend so much money and they will send you one of these for free. Very good deal, because you don't see these. These are just generally used for trading or collecting. I have a massive collection of these. I think they are awesome. Yeah, very hard to get a hold of, especially the older ones. I think I go right back to maybe 2009. This one's 2017. Got the date there. A little bit about it. It's not too much what I'm worried about. These ones are cool. They come with a blister protector, and they come off quite easily. This one here is not actually an official one. This is one that somebody's replaced. It should have Hot Wheels written on here if it's an official one. So it will open slightly different to how they normally do. Yep, there we go. That one opens that away, and the whole back comes off. Good thing about when you open these, you've got yourself a very nice spare protector case for your supers or whatever. Gets that out of its blister. Looks much nicer. The further we take off the layers, the better they get. I'll just flick on my light switch, excuse me. It might make no difference at all, but a 76 Ford Gran Torino. Now, for you guys that follow some of the old movies, the old Ford Gran Torino, this one here is the Starsky and Hutch car. It's even the same casting as the Starsky and Hutch car, but they've changed all the livery. The reason why I know this is this little wee siren on top here. This is exactly what the Starsky and Hutch car has. Starsky and Hutch car, red with a big white stripe down the side. It was one of those toys I had as a child and absolutely loved it. And as it got older and beaten up, I eventually turned it into a Dukes of Hazzard car. Anyway, that was just a bit of fun I had as a kid, even though I know now that it's a Dodge, the old Dukes of Hazzard car. But this one is a nice piece. This is going to sit nicely with my Fords. Gran Torino. Yay. Look at, I love the wheels on this. That looks mean. The Hot Wheels paint job. Number 5 normally means it's like 5 of the set. Doesn't always work like that. And you can see that wee siren there. Alright, that's my first one. These first two are going to come by quite easy. The second one I have a 70s Mustang Boss 302. This is most definitely a Redline Club. It's got Redline Club written on the back there. Some of the earlier ones had limited edition, so it would have a number up here. This one doesn't. This is what they call a club car. Not 100% sure why. Now you can see there, maybe if I take it out of its packet, you can see that Hot Wheels logo. It tells you if you've got a unique blister or a not unique blister. So there you go. Quite often people, when they sell you these cars, they'll change the blisters around. Very sneaky. Give you a second-hand blister and take the nice Hot Wheels blister. There you go, look at that, and it's orange colour. Says a little bit of here, the boss is back in town, the 70s Mustang boss. That is Bill Trans Am Racing Series. Woo. Anyway, I'm not going to read all that out. I'll leave it there, and you guys can pause it and read it if you want to. I just want to open it, so that's what I'm going to do. Chop her open. I really appreciate every subscriber. I appreciate every little comment that I get on my pages. I've got this, YouTube have done this new thing on their page now where they put a blue dot on the first person that comments, and they want you to do a voice recording. So I'm sorry if you've got that little blue dot above your thing, I generally can't reply to you. But I like to reply to everybody. Oh wow. Yeah, I do apologise if I don't. I appreciate every single comment. All of them have been very good so far. Thank you everybody. Double thumbs up. Yeah, there we go. Nice little mirror there. Woo. Redline clubs. This is going to sit up the back here. I've got a big row back there full of Redline clubs. I think that's that one there. So this will eventually end up with those. It's the first Spectra Orange I've ever had. Got a nice metal base on it there. Rubber wheels. Could have had better wheels on this, but I really like the orange with the black stripe. Sort of suits the car. Got quite a few 302s. I might end up actually just keeping this one with those ones. Nice details on the front, always on a Redline club. If you haven't got details, I'd be a little bit worried. Yeah, beautiful details on the back there. Redline club, for you guys that don't know what Redline club is, it used to be a very exclusive club. Only so many people could go into the Redline club. But as time's moved on, that's changed. Now everybody can go into the Redline club for, I think it's like $25 membership. For years I was just buying them off other people. And I probably will still have to buy off other people because they go off the shelves very fast. It's very hard to keep up with them. You need to just about sleep on your computer or your phone to get that order in before everybody else. Sorry mate, I've just started digging straight into this one. We got this Jaguar E-Type, a 1964 E-Type. You guys might, if you've been watching my show, I did a one-to-one with one of these. Yeah, a one-to-one with a Jaguar E-Type. Man, this is a mean machine. And when these came out, they would have just been amazing, and they're just fast, big fast cars that were just designed for nothing but speed. Look at that. Oh, I was so stoked when I bought this. I do love Jags. The E-Type, most definitely one of the more iconic Jags in my mind. Yeah. Now, there we go, look at this. These are little pips. So if you see me struggling and gritting my teeth, they're actually very hard to get off. Luckily for me, that side was easy. I don't like doing this because I feel like I'm going to break it. Got your base there. Oh, yeah, look at this. Look at that, folks. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. It's not something I force anybody to do, but I totally appreciate it. I totally appreciate every little bit that has been shared from my channel. Yeah, that's awesome. Nice detail on the engine there. These are wicked. Metal base. Look at that. Nice exhaust chain running down there. Spectra Flame Red, I'm imagining. Sorry if my colours are a little bit out. I am colourblind. I've called red green before. Nothing new. It is what it is. I like it when you guys comment and correct me. That's always good. So that's it with the hood open. Hood down. There it is in its entirety. From the actual casting that I remember, it doesn't have these little rear visions. Definitely doesn't have an opening bonnet. The details on the front are immaculate, and the details on the back are immaculate as well. I love the wheels. I love the body. Definitely love this piece. It's a very, very nice piece. E-Type Jaguar. That's our third car. Keep on going, eh? Here's the box, just in case you were curious about it. They all seem to come in these nice little boxes. Some of them come in these nice clear cases. They either come in that or the one I did previous. And I've got a little wee name of the vehicle there as well. Very cool, very, very cool. Love Redline Club. If I could just buy Redline Club, mate, that would be amazing. Just a little bit expensive. Keep that one for later. Oh, yay, fun, fun, fun. These are the Jaguar and this one here. These are the ones I've actually bought myself. Yeah. These were my very first purchases off the RLC. The mod shops. Yay. I love the mod shops. Wish I had them all. But I'm just happy with this one here. As it's a Toyota Land Cruiser. I love the Toyota Land Cruiser. I'm not going to spend hours fiddling with it in front of you guys. I'm just going to pull it out of its box so I can show you what it looks like. And maybe you might want to purchase one for yourselves and have a play. Who knows? There you go, the sharp knife did come in handy today. I like to be careful with the packaging. I like to keep the packaging. Just never know, I might pass off. And somebody else might want, my kids might want to sell these to somebody else as it's not their cup of tea. Mod shop box. All the parts in it. It's getting messy up here. Boxes and plastic. Alright. So I'm guessing there's a little booklet showing you where all the bits and pieces go. Yep, it sure is. I don't need to open that in its full entirety, but you can see there the fun you can have with these mod shops. My biggest issue is I'm really scared I'm going to lose these parts because they are, look at that, see, bits going flying already. They are small and fiddly. You can see there, that's a tent canopy. See, that will just come out straight out like that. Look at that. The tent canopy. Not quite sure. I'll probably put these in some special display case somewhere. Not quite sure what I want to do with them yet. There you go. There's all your other bits and pieces. Bumpers, bull bars, tail lights, spare wheels, and the car itself. So I will take the car out so we can have a good look at it, as I'm curious myself. It can stay on top there. There we go, look at that. I won't lose those bits. Yeah, jerry cans. Ah, so many extras. Right, there's our casting. Long wheelbase Toyota Land Cruiser with a spare tyre on the back. Now this one, I'll just do it as we go, I believe. See, now this is why I don't like fiddling around with them. As I know, you can do a wheel swap. But I'm just not going to go there yet. Especially in front of the camera. That's the last thing you want to see me doing. Is crying because I just broke something on it. But yeah, very, very nice. All the details on the front there. All those details on the back. And the old chain, running chain underneath. Whoa. I'm looking forward to when I get to play with this. This is why I buy these, because I want to play with them. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Once you're played, they're really good displayed. Right, I'll put those aside for now. I can't even remember how that goes on there. Maybe like that. Yep, there we go. Toyota Land Cruiser, very cool. Oh, there's a good picture of it with the tent on the roof. Like I said, I will eventually play around with it. He's done the wheel swap there. It's going to be fun later on. Right, next on my list, we're getting through the list. Thank you for sitting through it. I hope you're enjoying it as much as me. Possibly not as much as me, but oh man, I feel like a pig in shit right now. So cool. All these lovely pieces that are coming my way. I have spent some money on them. I don't want to tell you how much money I have spent. And the other thing I want to say is thank you to the guys that have sold me these pieces. I'm absolutely stoked to have them in my collection. If you hadn't sold them to me, I wouldn't have them in my collection. So, yeah. Spectra Flame. What do they call it? I know, just a little bit. There's the top of the box. You know what I'm looking at now? A Chevrolet Brookwood. So cool. This is, I wanted this because it's so unique. It's one of those unique castings. It's one of those ones that I really don't like because I've got to get these screws out to undo it. But that's why I got one of these. You do need one of these if you are going to open these, for sure. So I get the fun part of taking this off first. As you can see, I don't really like doing this part, but I want to do it for you guys. Number two, I'm probably going to take them out myself anyway. The good thing about the screwdrivers, one with the screw holes in it, your car just sits on its base. I can turn it upside down, whatever. It does look very nice on its base. But today, I'm going to take it off. Beautiful colour, look at that colour. Wow, this is why I liked it. I like the white wall tyres. I love that blue, Spectra frame blue. Those lovely details on the front and on the back. Beautiful, beautiful lines. Right. So in the background there, you got a bit of the Fabulous Bastards. An old band I used to play in. I say old band because we're now dismembered. But I was lucky enough to get a recording from them before they split up. Fun wee band. I do miss this music. Wow. First time I've actually taken one off its base. I normally just leave them on. But this one I really would like to put in my case. There you go, look at that. Beautiful. And the other good thing about taking them off, you can see underneath. So the screws, yeah, they just attach into your rivets. I'm sure that's where they go. Being a Redline club, it always has these nice little wee pop open bits. You can see inside there, see the whole engine. Looks good with that bonnet sticking open too. I love it too. Sometimes when you buy these, I've actually never had any trouble with Redline club, but sometimes when you buy these you'll open it and it'll just shut straight away. But look at that, that's going to sit there in my display case with the engine hanging out. Yeehaw to that. Beautiful. Love the tyres. Quick look again before I go into my last one. Fidgety bits. First time, like I said, I bought these online. I don't normally get them in these boxes, but this is how they come in the mail. Nicely protected. You can take that off and there it is sitting in there like so. The wee sticker, I think this was just given to me by the guy who sold it to me. Absolutely chuffed. This is my #1 Redline club for the year. I pushed and pushed and pushed and hunted to find this one. I couldn't get it off the net. It had sold out. There are limited numbers of these, obviously because they sell out, but they must be quite a large number, as there are I can't see any stickers on there that tell me how many there are produced. Normally sealed here, but I've chopped the seal when I first bought it. I like to have a quick look just to see if they're in there. You can imagine sitting on one of these for years and years and then finding out you've actually got nothing in there apart from a wee block of lead or something like that. That would be a right rip-off. But trust no one, mate. Even the box is really cool. Look at that. 1972 Chevy Nova. Look at that, that's mean. There's some more writing on the back there, which I probably will read out later on, just not right now because I want to do that. I want to open it. I want to take it out of this case. I want to give it a really good look. Now I think this is a Spectra Purple. Beautiful, beautiful casting. Like I say, this is my casting of the year. It's the bomb. I just unscrew it. You can see the two screws there. Magic. Thank you everybody for subscribing. I love it. Thank you very much. Oh, I forgot to take this bit off. It's going to be a bum. Excuse me. I hope you are enjoying the music in the background. Sometimes it overtakes my voice and that doesn't bother me because I prefer to see these and listen to that and listen to me. Anyway. It had to be the last one that was the killer. Hey, come on, rock and roll. Oh, excuse me everybody, this is a real tricky one. Gonna play games with me. Feel like I should be wearing gloves, but I'm a purist, so I'm going to just do it this way. Oh wow. It really doesn't want to come out of its box. But I'm determined I'm going to keep going until I get this sucker out, alright? So just stick with me. Like I said, they're very, very tricky to get out. You can tell you've done a good job there. Made them very child-proof. Sometimes I wish you'd make them a little bit easier, because I struggle. And I end up putting messy marks on these bases. Oh, I did it! Didn't think I was ever going to get that one out. I thought I'd be there for a while, but I got it. Yeehaw. So there it is. Look at those details on the front there. Real nice, real nice. And the back, beautiful. Oh, and the colour just appeals to my eyes. Don't know about you, but definitely me. Spectra Flame Purple is probably, out of all the Spectra colours, my favourite. Blue would be the second. Red after that. Good old bold Spectra Flame colours. Gold is pretty good too, but gold can sort of give it that plasticky look. The other thing, you guys, I kind of did a little bit of a pre-unscrewing here. I just loosened them off, but these screws can be a bit of a challenge too. Especially with a basic tool like this. Kind of, really, if you get one, you want one with a fatter grip on it, because these are very hard to do. Anyway, it's out of its box and it's free. Look at that. You see underneath there, look at that. It's very, very nice. So it's got some sort of roll cage in the back there. Bit hard to tell. Wow. In person, man, these details are really sharp. My camera might not be just sharp enough to get them all, but yeah, very, very nice. And the cowling is supposed to come off. Here we go again. I'm sure I just pull it, no, push it, no, pull. You can see my struggle. I didn't put a tip on that one. Whoops. No, it's all good. Oh, Redline Club's rather stressful. There we go. There's the front nose there. The whole bonnet, the underside, even the underside's in amazing condition. There it is. The engine poking out. Do I prefer a piece that pops off, or do I prefer a bonnet? Not quite sure. I think I prefer the bonnet actually. It looks kind of funny like that. So what I'm going to do, the one thing I do prefer about the bonnet is when it's in my display case, all I've got to do is open the bonnet. I don't have to take this whole piece off. See think it's going to be just as hard to get on as it was to get off. Ah, actually it fitted on even better. That looks quite good. There we go. Alright, thank you everybody. Thanks to all my subscribers. I really appreciate it. This is why I do what I do. I do it so you guys at home can see these in person, see what they look like out of their box. This is actually, look at those two side by side. Wow. Two very sharp pieces there. Definitely my two favourite of the lot, for sure. We've got our Toyota, our E-Type Jaguar, Boss 302. Ooh. No moving parts on this one. Sometimes doors open, but nothing actually moves on that one. It's a funny colour orange, but in person it's a lot more. I think on the camera it doesn't really show off how shiny it is. It's beautiful. Borderline gold. And our Gran Torino mail-in. Okay, thanks everybody. Have a fantastic day. Good luck on all your collecting. Hope everything goes well in your 2026.